Hello everyone, this is episode 122 of Talk Wrestling here on NoDQ.com and YouTube.com/NoDQCW, as well as MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else that this is posted. Thank you first of all for posting the show wherever you posted. I appreciate you guys picking up the show and posting it around the internet world. Happy 4th of July weekend last weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th. Hope you guys enjoyed the UFC fight last weekend. Crazy fight, right? Hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode, which was Viewer's Choice, of course, and the week before, which was our little news show that we do every once in a while. Positive feedback has been coming in, so I appreciate that. We are still the most watched wrestling discussion show on YouTube, so again, thank you. I'm doing a lot of thank you. I'm being very grateful today, so thank you all for that. The march toward 14,000 continues, so keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Again, this week's show is Viewer's Choice, which means you guys picked the best questions that have been sent into our YouTube page, and you decided these are the questions you want to see answered. These are the questions that you want me to read and me to answer. So, if you don't like it, it's your own damn fault. That's right. Victory Road, this Sunday, live on pay-per-view, presented by TNA. If you can't get the pay-per-view or you don't want it on the pay-per-view, and quite frankly, I don't blame you, it is TNA. You can check out coverage right here on NoDQ.com. Well, look at this. This guy's got 3 questions today that were voted 3 of the 10 most popular questions. So you're going to hear this name a lot today. New to Life 80. New to Life 80. I guess he was born 1980 or I don't know. But congratulations. 3 of the 10 most popular questions on today's show, dude. Got a mind, I'm telling you. Watch this guy. Make some videos on YouTube and let me see them. Oh wait, you're on YouTube. I should probably watch them then. Anyway. Do you think that Wrestlemania on free TV like NBC could draw a huge attraction like the Super Bowl? Yes, it could draw huge ratings. However, if WWE were to put their flagship show on free TV, they'd get killed, money-wise. And to be honest with you, would it draw the same ratings as a Super Bowl? No, not even close. And the NFL has a much more mainstream, broad appeal to the world than does WWE, and then does wrestling, period. Yes, WWE, basically trademarked the world of pay-per-view back in the day, but mainstream TV is a whole other beast to fight, I guess is the best way I can put it. I don't think that it'd be a good idea to put WrestleMania on free TV, because it would kill a good portion of their money every year. This is from YouTube user CSS619. I wonder if he's a Rey Mysterio fan, which I got no problem with, as I said. Hi Jeff, which wrestler do you think had the best debut in the WWF WWE? For me personally, I think Y2J Chris Jericho had the best debut, because this is one of the times I've seen a wrestling crowd give such a huge pop to a wrestler's debut. Wow. I'll never get over the English that's used on the internet. Just boggles my mind. Anyway, I would have to agree with that. Jericho's debut in the WWF back in 1999, for those of you that remember 11 years ago, that was many moons ago. That was before the buy of WCW. So that was... I have friends that weren't even watching wrestling back then. I have people that watch this show that weren't even watching wrestling back then. So for those of you guys that remember that, thank you all for remembering that, because it makes me feel good. There's long-time wrestling fans out there still. Jericho's debut was a countdown millennium clock that was, it said countdown to the millennium, but it didn't quite make December 31st that year. It ended in August 9th, I want to say, 1999, in Chicago at the Rosemont Horizon. The Rock was in the middle of a promo, and all of a sudden the clock ticked down to 0. Jericho's music hit, there was pyro, and out walked Chris Jericho, fresh off of WCW TV pretty much, and cut an awesome promo. The Rock cut back. It was just a great opening line, opening segment, opening everything for a wrestler, and I'll never forget that as long as I live. So, CSS619, I agree with your assessment. Jericho's debut was the best. Alright, this one is also from New to Life 80. Do you see The Undertaker hitting 20-0 at WrestleMania? Yes, I do. I think that he will make that mark, which is only 2 WrestleManias away. I've said more often than not that this would be his last year, which means he wouldn't hit 19 or 20. But, you know, I learned, and I said this recently on the show, I don't remember when, but I did say it, that never to say never anymore in this business because strange things have happened, and you can never count anybody or anything out in the wrestling world. So I will say that it is likely that Undertaker will hit 20-0, and it is likely that that will be when he retires. Alright, let's see. This one comes from Shade45. What is your opinion on watching stream pay-per-views over buying? Pay-per-views today are extremely overpriced and usually just feature matches that are barely different from the ones on free TV. I buy the Royal Rumble and Wrestlemania, but the other ones are a ripoff in my opinion. Okay, this is kind of delicate, but I don't agree with streaming pay-per-views. I know that's going to piss off a lot of y'all, but that's just the way I feel. I think that it's stealing money. And Lord knows I'm against stealing. Isn't that right, Noah? I'm against stealing. I'm a reformed individual, so stealing's bad. However, if WWE is going to continue the practice of ending a pay-per-view at 7:30 Eastern, or excuse me, 7:30 Pacific time, 10:30 Eastern, instead of going to the full 11 o'clock, 3 hours like they're supposed to, I wouldn't be surprised if the fans continue the practice. Pay-per-views are supposed to be from 8 Eastern to 11 Eastern. They've been that way going back as far as I can remember. I don't remember exactly when the start date was. I'm old, okay? I'm almost 30 years old, people. Give me a break. But I do know that if they continue the practice of any pay-per-views early, then fans are going to feel fully justified in ending them at ripping them off. So, you know, generally speaking, pay-per-views are supposed to be 3 hours. So make them 3 hours and they won't have a problem. And, you know, I know the economy sucks, and I know that WWE feels justified in charging $40 or... How much are the HD pay-per-views now? 60? 50? WrestleMania is 60, I know that, or whatever it was. I haven't paid for pay-per-view I don't know how long, because I watch here. I am a paid employee of No DQ on pay-per-view days, baby. Yeah! Love it. I watched WrestleMania here, and it was awesome. But that's a lot of money. And in today's economy, I know WWE's still trying to make the almighty buck, but, you know, give us a break a little bit. If you want us to order these pay-per-views, make the big four cost a little bit more, but these little theme pay-per-views, charge a little less. Just a suggestion, a humble suggestion from a humble man. This is the final one from New to Life 80 today. Halfway through 2010, who do you see WWE releasing to finish off the year? Well, it just so happens that I brought up the WWE roster for this occasion. And I'm going to go through the Raw roster. Let's see. Of the Raw roster, probably, unless he gets better soon, Ezekiel Jackson, because, you know, he got hurt. He got his quad hurt, and, you know, yeah, they can bring him back, but what are they going to do with him? He was the final ECW champion. He's just another big oaf that they're going to bring back, and I think it's silly. Goldust has that comedy appeal, but, you know, again, what are they going to do with him? Same with Kali. Primo, his brother's gone. He's not too much longer for this world, I don't think. Santino has somewhat of appeal still, so we'll see how that goes. Kozlov, Vladimir Kozlov. The girls won't release the girls because they see appeal in all those girls, which I don't understand, some of them. Chavo, probably, unless they keep Vicky around for a long time, then they'll keep Chavo around too as a token hiring, I guess you can say. The Dude Busters, those two dorks, I don't see them lasting much longer. JTG, you know, his appeal only goes so far, I think. Hornswoggle, you know, again, how much more can they do with Hornswoggle? That's really it. That's on the main roster. NXT guys and Florida Championship guys, there's a ton of those that might not make the roster or may, you know, or you know. And from what I understand, yeah, Alex Riley, Kevin Kiley, Kevin whatever, is the Florida champion. He's in NXT. So they've brought up the Florida heavyweight champion of FCW. So it's good to see the champion on the main shows. That's really it to me. I think that, thank you for the question, New to Life 80. You're going to see a lot of these guys around for a long time, and Triple H may come back, he may not come back, so that's another question to me. He won't be released, obviously. He's the heir apparent, you know. Shane's gone, so Triple H is going to be the one to rule the world after Vince goes, along with Stephanie. So, you know, that's really it. So we'll see. This is from Modest Music 1. Hey Jeff, I was wondering what your opinion is on Vladimir Kozlov. It seems that he's gone from a #1 contender to the WWE Championship to dance off with Santino of all people. WTF? Your thoughts? Oh, jeez. Yeah, Vladimir, you know, I don't know about that guy. Vladimir Kozlov has been reduced to a joke, and that's sad because... But you gotta understand, the concept of the evil Russian doesn't really play out well in today's world because they're not communist anymore. Communism failed over there. They're not these bad people anymore like they were in the days of Nikolai Volkov and, you know, Boris Zhukov and the Koloffs and all those guys. It's not the same world in wrestling or in society today. So, you know, for him to be portrayed as an evil Russian wasn't going to work, but this comedy bit is killing him. It's making him look really, really stupid. So, yeah, I don't agree with how they're portraying him, but I don't see a solution to it at this point. This is from Rooster... What the hell? Rooster VA... ERDME. I don't even know what the hell, how they say that, but whatever. If WWE continues with the NXT Invasion storyline, how will that affect future NXT seasons? Okay, well, I don't know if that's been broadly broadcast news, but NXT's done after the second season, right, Aaron? Because they're moving SmackDown to Sci-Fi. And with the move to Sci-Fi, Sci-Fi doesn't want to have 2 wrestling shows because they don't feel they need to. So they're gonna nix NXT, and so that's gonna be it. The second season's gonna be over. Whoever wins that's gonna be the contract winner. They may hire all the guys. I don't know, but hopefully it's Caval. Good grief, they blew it with Brian. But I don't think that, you know, the NXT Season 2 is going to be affected by the Season 1 invasion. I don't think it's you know, they made their point in the first episode. They beat up all the rookies the pros did, and I think that's the end of it. So I don't think we're going to see anything beyond that on Season 2. This guy's a repeat offender. I love this guy. LOLZX Core. I'm going to say that as best I can. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Let me know how to say it next time you answer. Send in a question for me. Now that we all can see that TNA is sucking it up big time, do you think if Ring of Honor got a TV deal, they would catch up and or surpass TNA? Ring of Honor has a TV deal. I don't know how many times I have to say this. They're on TV. They're on Monday nights. They're on a channel called HDNet. If you don't get HDNet, call Time Warner, call whoever your subscriber is, and get HDNet. And if you can't get HDNet, then for the love of God, people, they're on YouTube. I mean, I get crap for this all the time. I don't watch them on YouTube. They're on YouTube. Full episodes. Get the torrents. I know I didn't advocate, you know, ripping people off earlier, but it's free TV. Okay? Go watch the torrents. Go download the episodes of Ring of Honor there. You know, Ring of Honor has a tremendous product. Ring of Honor has great wrestlers. They have a great storyline system set up. They've got all kinds of good stuff going on. I think if they got a legitimate TV deal, however, if they got a national cable deal, or even a network, which I doubt, but a national cable deal, they could very well surpass TNA. Yes, TNA has Vince Russo riding them. Yes, TNA has the almighty Hulkster and Eric Bischoff and, you know, the money of the Carters and all that. But you know what? Ring of Honor's got a better product. I firmly believe that in my heart. And they have all the tools. They just need to get somebody to give them a break on cable and make it happen. This is from S-Man 282. How does a Royal Rumble match really work? What I mean by this is, do the wrestlers know who's going to eliminate them and what they're going to get eliminated when? And do they get a signal to tell them their time is coming up? Love the show. From Sean. Okay, your name is Sean. Sean, I don't know the answer to that. You stumped me. I don't know how that exactly goes. I know they know who's going to win. I know they have a list of who's going out at what time, obviously, because they have to. For 30 guys, they have to know who's going out when. From what I have been told, generally speaking, they have a general idea of who's going to be eliminated when. I know they have a final 4 in mind, I believe, or a final 5, or however many it gets down to when they have it announced. It's the final, whatever. Other than that, pretty much guys, from what I would guess, just get eliminated whenever, and the main guys, the main superstars of the roster, when they get eliminated, it's a big deal, so they probably coordinate that. But other than that, you know, probably not much of a coordination is involved. Alright, this one, interesting name here, the Sergeant Gohan. Alright. Do you think they should bring back the Cruiserweight Championship? Well, that would be adding another championship to an already cluttered WWE title picture, number 1, so no. They don't have enough Cruiserweights to sustain the division, so no. Cruiserweights aren't as popular as they were in the 90s, so no. And with the exception of Rey Mysterio and Evan Bourne, no Cruiserweight is really over with the fans. So no, and no. Thank you all for watching this week. Once again, viewer's choice. We're going to continue this. I like that. I like this viewer's choice thing, but you guys got to start sending in better questions. We had 3 questions from the same guy today, so, or girl. I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. How do you like that? So there could be girls watching. Yay! I'm appealing to girls. That's so awesome in my soon-to-be married life. I actually have girl appeal. Anyway, I'm going to get killed for that when I get home. I'm dead. It's over. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Send in your questions. Vote on the questions. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Again, happy 4th of July for those of you that celebrated 4th of July this weekend. If you're in the United States, thank you all for watching. If you're around the world and you have another Independence Day, then happy whenever that is. And we'll see you next time on Talk Wrestling.